Hello, thank you for stopping to watch my video. I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchise owners, and also 1099 income earners who are making at least $100,000 gross how they can save taxes legally. This is the secret of the rich. So let's start off with 3 simple questions. Number 1, do you want to leave a legacy for future generations? If you said yes, fabulous. Number 2, do you want to have all your information kept completely private and nobody knows what you do, where you do it, or how you do it? If you said yes, great. Number 3, do you want all lawsuits, can't stop you from being sued, but all lawsuits to go away and become frivolous? If you said yes, fantastic. If you said yes to all 3 questions, please stay with me for the next 20 minutes or so. My name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm the owner of thetrustisyou.com in a free class on the Great Discovery, my first name and my last name. When you go out there, you're going to get a 23-minute presentation. You're going to get 3 articles from Forbes magazine I did not write. You're going to get 2 pages of case law so you can research this to your heart's content. And you'll get examples of people saving thousands of dollars. And because it's on the Great Discovery, you will also be able to translate it to any language you want. There's 126 languages. So let me give you a little bit of history about the trust. It comes from England way back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England. That famous king who chopped off his wife's head started a new church and went to go tax the lords and ladies of England. And they went back to the 13th century to the Magna Carta and said, oh, no, King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England. The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that turned 350 years old in 2023, before we were a country. Our current tax code that we are under here in the United States went into effect February of 1913. It was only supposed to be around for a few years, but then we got involved in World War I. The super rich families of 1913, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, the Kennedys, they made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we can save taxes. This is in IRS Tax Code 643B. Let me repeat that. IRS Tax Code 643B. When you research this, you will find an opinion letter from the IRS that says they do not like Tax Code 643B. They do not like the irrevocable, complex, discretionary, non-grantor spendthrift trust. It's an opinion. I hate lima beans. My mom loved them, and they used to make me eat them. Don't ever make me eat lima beans. Only Congress can change the tax code. Currently, our current president, if you remember when he debated Hillary Clinton, and she accused him of not paying taxes, and he said, oh, because I'm smart? His dad started this trust in 1972. This is legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. It's been in front of the United States Supreme Court on 2 separate occasions and won both times. You can't get more legal than that. I personally became a real estate investor in 2018 when my mom got sick. Thank God she got better and came home. In 2019, I wholesaled 7 bank-owned properties nationwide, paid off $184,000 in debt, and had $50,000 in my bank account because I was a good little real estate investor. Then COVID struck around St. Patrick's Day. My mom's Irish, so it's a big holiday for us. All of my real estate just dried up. And then on April 4th of 2020, my CPA called to ask for an appointment. That's never a good thing. He's in Scottsdale, I'm in Phoenix. I drive out to Scottsdale for a 4:30 meeting, and he says, congratulations, Sally. Your tax bracket went from 22% to 24%, and now you owe the federal government $94,000 in short-term capital gains. What? I only have $50,000 saved, and I can't do any more real estate because the courts are all closed. He set me up on a payment plan, and I drove home, tears running down my eyes. My great aunt Kitty in Ireland always said, sleep on it. Next morning, I wake up at 5 a.m., get on the computer, because I read an article about the Rockefellers Spendthrift Trust. It's called The Office, and I spent 5 months researching this. Because of my tax problem and my research, Now you're going to learn the secret of the rich. I now work for a private law firm that was started 77 years ago by a Harvard law professor who wrote 5 specific trusts to save specific taxes. Today, we're just talking about one of them, the business trust. This is for all U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchisee owners, 1099 income earners. You will legally save at least 90% on federal income taxes yearly, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. My example today that I'm going to be posting is one of my favorite pizzeria places here in the Charlotte area. True story. I took my friend Ingrid door knocking to teach her how to be a real estate investor. And it was a cold, blustery day in March 2023. We showed up about 2 o'clock to get the best New York style white pizza you could ever taste. And we sat there and we chit-chatted for 2 hours. As we got up to leave, the owner, Mario, asked for my business card. I met him and his wife, Marianne, a week later. They were doing their 2022 taxes, and they knew between 2 locations they were making about how much was it? $15,000 gross per month. Between 2 locations, times that by 12, that's $180,000 a year. At 90%, they're going to save $27,193 in federal taxes. Because we're in North Carolina, they also get to save an extra $7,710 in North Carolina state income taxes. For a full year, that's $34,903. Well, it was March when they started the trust. So per month, they were saving $2,908 in both federal and state income taxes. You could use this money to pay off your mortgage, buy a new vehicle, take your family on a well-deserved vacation, give to your favorite charity, or save retirement. They didn't do that. They saved their money, and in 2024, they opened up a 3rd location. And now, this past week, over Labor Day, they opened up a 4th location. When they retire in 3036, they're leaving two pizzerias to 1 adult child and 2 pizzerias to a 2nd adult child. No inheritance tax, and then their adult children will continue to save federal and state income taxes, year after year, generation after generation. Again, when I post this video, I'm going to have how you go out to my free class on the Great Discovery, www.sallygimmon.com. Watch it, learn from it, and set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me. There's 4 ways to file your taxes: single, head of household, married separately, and married jointly. Very quietly, on January 1st of 2025, the IRS raised married filing separately to the same amount as single. If you learn nothing else from this video, please file married jointly to save thousands of dollars in taxes. It's the cheapest way to file. I'll take you out to a free website, www.nerdwallet. I'll show you the formula for federal income taxes and show you how much you'll save. It's not a sales call. I'm giving you the actual plan of how much you'll be saving per year. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you all learned something new and start saving taxes just like the rich do. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Saving taxes just like the rich do.